never be the problem. The issue is you haven't figured out how you can actually create wealth on a salary. Welcome back. This is Lydia, your girl with Be Fruitful and Be Greatness. And this week, I'm jumping back to create wealth creation where we started from before. And today, we're going to look at 3 factors that actually are very personal. This has nothing to do with what you're going to do outside. This is more about you. What makes you not to have the wealth that you want, even when you're on a salary? Because some people have actually a very good life. They live a wealthy life. I'm not talking about rich, because rich is only money. I'm talking about having a life where you have peace and you're comfortable with what's going on around you. That's wealth. So I want to bring 3 things. And as I always say, I'm a teacher. I always jot down my notes, and I'm going to bring it out to you while I look so that I don't lose my focus. So the 3 things that I'm going to talk about with you today about why sometimes even on a salary, some people get broke. Even on a salary, some people get rich. The 3 things that we are going to focus on today is earning, and we're going to look at multiply, and we're going to look at protect. These are very important keywords that you and I have to learn today. So let's start with the first one, earn. You don't have to wait until you're ready. A lot of people think, I can only start something when I'm ready. I can only go look for a job when I feel I am ready. My heart has to feel like it. You will never feel like it. Because at the end of the day, human beings, we are created like this. We are scared of each other, even when the other person is also scared of you. So guess what? Everybody's scared of something. So just learn to have that fear, but just say, I will fear less because I want to achieve this or that other thing. And the other thing is, when you get into whatever you want to do, let's say, for example, you want to start working, cleaning people's homes. I'm just going to get to something very, very low, because I actually have friends in my network who have millions, who have billions, because of them having started with just a mop and a bucket. And I have also tried making millions from just a mop and a bucket. So do not think low about anything that you can use your hands, that you can use your feet on, that you can use your mouth and your eyes on. Do not underestimate any job, because anything hello toxic trigger. So anyway, you don't have to start thinking big from the beginning. But if you have something, if you have some money where you think you want to start something bigger, go for the first time as an apprentice in a company which is doing what you want to do. Let them coach you, watch, observe, and be very, very in it. Make sure that you are actually in the forefront doing everything so that you learn each and every part of the business that you want to go into. So start as an apprentice if you have money. Don't fool yourself by saying, I know what to do, let me just jump into it. You end up making a mistake, because mostly when we blow, we actually burst, because we don't understand what we are doing. But when we actually grow into it like a seed, slowly, you don't see it grow, but suddenly the earth cracks open. Suddenly a germination comes up, and suddenly there is something that actually you can relate to, where you go, oh, it's actually growing. And remember, it's about repeated watering of the plant, that of the seed, that will make it into a seedling and into a big plant. So when you start on something that you want to do, don't lose hope in the first 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years. A lot of businesses, there is actually statistics everywhere in the world, the first 2 years a business is likely to fail. Some, they say 50% of businesses at 5 years, they die. So have patience. What you have to work on is find a skill which you want to do, repeat it, and try and see the mistakes, correct it, repeat, go and correct again, repeat. Be in the business of repeating a skill, because at the end of 5 years, you will become a master in what you're doing. And at the end of 5 years, you will be the person that people will go like, ah, that one has been there for this time. What makes other businesses actually grow faster after 5 years is because, thank you for the likes, it's because people have actually been in the habit of repeating and going to the drawing board. What can I do better? Repeating and going to the drawing board. And they've been there for years. So people trust them. So don't just go for the easy, quick fix, grow quickly, blow, and then you burst. Be like a bamboo. Be patient. Water for 3-4 years. Repeat correction. Repeat correction. After 5 years, you don't see a bamboo for 5 years, sometimes 3 years. You can be watering every day, nothing. But when it shoots up to the sky within 5 years. So do not be in a hurry. Plant something that is going to grow. Earn your money and earn your wisdom. Because as you earn in the wisdom, you are also going to pass it on to other people, maybe to your children and your children's children. Here in Denmark, we have this thing called cooperatives. And these cooperatives, they run from one generation to another. They build supermarkets, very, very big supermarkets. Hi, do you believe in aliens? I believe we're not the only beings on Earth. So yeah, I do believe that there are aliens. But away from that, the other thing is, oh, now I've actually lost my thinking track. I'll try not to look at the comments there because I'm losing my track. And then what I'm trying to bring to your attention is this. Be in the habit of just repeating whatever skill you know you can do well. Because you and I were born with something great. And because we were born with something great, it is supposed to actually be nurtured, just like you nurture a plant. Water it. Watering is making corrections, is polishing up your skills. Because at the end of the day, when you have worked on it for 5 years, constantly, consistently, it is going to be something that is going to bring you anywhere that you want to go in the world. It's going to give you wealth. It's going to give you friendships. It's going to open networks that you never even thought they existed. Stay patient. Stay consistent. Repeat, correct. Repeat, correct. That is what I want to tell you on this one. Then let's move to the next one. Multiply. When you have found out that this skill is actually earning you something very good, let's say, for example, if you're a teacher and you can see every time you teach a certain topic, children actually understand it better. Try to actually widen it to a point where you actually make your own small, mini trial project where you teach children privately. Make your own group, make your own mentorship class. Whatever it is that you're doing, you know how you can figure what I'm talking about into what you are doing. Your skill, multiply it, teach to 2, 3, 4 people, let them work for you. Because when you make people work for you, that means when this one makes 10,000, you get at least 20% of it. They get the 80, just like that. But imagine that you're just at home and the 20% is coming. That's 100 for you. Do not try to rush into this thing of thinking, no, I will just do it on my own. One, you're going to get stressed. I know it from my personal experience. And two, you get so tired, you will not even wish to go to work the next day. So you get burnouts. And not only that, when your clients start complaining, you actually get depressed because the energy that they're exerting to you is not good. So remember, we are talking about things that you have to work on yourself. You have to learn to think multiplying yourself so that you are in a lot of places at the same time. Teach a group of people that are going to represent you. Some people call them employees. I choose to say you are the mentor for the group and let the group work for you. Then the other thing that I would like to actually share with you is this. Though it did not start on this angle from what I'm talking about, it was just an idea that I had because I used to take care of 2 of my sisters, and apparently my landlord, for whatever reason, he was charging per head that was living in the house. I didn't understand that because I was thinking people charge rent according to the space, but we were charged for per head. So I thought, how am I actually going to be able to live with my sisters and pay so much rent when I'm actually getting a salary that is almost nothing? And I was working on a project where I actually I had told myself, I'm going to build a small shop every 2 to 3 years in my home village, which I did actually. But the fact that there was 2 mouths extra to feed strained my budget. So what I did was I found this recipe, which my sister had taught me a long time ago, and an elder sister of mine I have. But Harriet, thanks to you for this recipe. It saved me actually that time. So I used to make rock muffins. And the first time I sewed, there were only 12. I had to make my boss test them, and then I sold the rest to other people. And people loved them. Then I perfected the recipe. And I started from one tray, from 12, that's half, from 12 muffins, I went to 24. From 24, then I actually started supplying a lot more to my boss. That means the money I was supposed to pay for my rent and for my sister's rent, it was out. So the salary that I had, I could use it on other projects. And think, if you were me in that time, anyway, I changed jobs and I went for better pastures. I stopped that work. Maybe that's why I stopped that business. But if I were to go back, if I continue staying in that place, what I would have done is give, according to this recipe we're talking about, I would have given this recipe to my sister and the other sister, so that they also find people whom they were going to sell these muffins to. That means now we are 3 people doing the same business. 3 incomes coming in instead of just 1. So in that way, you get to multiply yourself. Your business gets to grow when you mentor people and teach them to do things the way you want them done. Then you keep your reputation as well, and your business goes on. The burnouts will reduce, the stress will reduce. You won't even be depressed because now you're actually enjoying a team built up of what you actually want it to be. Then the last thing that I want to talk about is actually protection. You have to learn to protect everything that you have. Money, your peace of mind, your network. You have to protect all those things, your family, your children. Insurance becomes a thing to talk about, actually, when you think about how you can be stressed and how you can have no peace. Insurance becomes a very important thing to invest in. Because at the end of the day, let's say, for example, I'm not trying to wish anyone's mom to die or anything, or maybe you to die. Let's say if I died today and I don't have any insurance, my children are going to have to pay for every coin they have for them to bury me. It's expensive to be buried in Denmark. But when you have an insurance system that covers you, your family does not have to suffer. If you bought a house, put an insurance on it. If it burns down, God forbid that it does, it will be insured. They will get compensation from that. Another thing that I want, that is personal. There are some of us who love to have friends everywhere. And our friends are like a puzzle patched up on our bodies. There are some, when you put them on your body, you even feel, oh my God, this muscle is not just fitting in. Drop those networks. Any network that is making you not to have a good night's sleep is not worth your time. It's not worth your time. Because one, you start gossiping about the people you call your friends. And 2, when you go to sleep past midnight, you start now thinking, what was that she said? What am I going to say? Instead of building adrenaline, endorphins, you start bringing depressive issues in your body. And stress is one of the reasons why a lot of people get cancer. Stress is one of the reasons why people have migraines. Stress is one of the reasons that a lot of people even go and commit suicide, because now they feel, this is too much. I can't be in it. Stop bringing yourself in networks that actually don't work. Cut them off. Anyone who wants to always bring drama, anybody who always wants to just bring gossip, anybody who just wants to spend their time doing stupid things instead of multiplying their mindset and their well-being and their family, cut them off. They're not worth your time, because every time you put a drop of red in your water, the water starts to change color. It could be a small drop. The water starts to change color. Eventually, it will be contaminated. Is that what you want? You don't have to drink poison. Just small gossip. That's poison enough for your body. That's poison enough for your mindset. So anyway, I'll just try and read the comments that I've received here. Oh, it's actually greetings and oh, thank you. Somebody says, if you had a superpower, what would it be? If I had a superpower, I would actually want to work on, if I had a superpower, what would it be? It would be to change the mindset of people so that people actually understand that whatever we are fighting with is something that we can change. Most of the problems that we have as human beings, they come because we want to fight the current that we are on. Problems come like this and we want to go against them. Sometimes, or maybe what I've found out in life, if you have problems, don't look at them as enemies. Look at them as something that is a current. A current. My Danish has spoiled my English, so pardon me for speaking wrong. It's like a water wave. And if you swim against a water wave, at some point you will break. So when problems come to me, if I had a superpower, I would actually try to teach people to say, problems are there to make you better. Problems are not there to break you. They are there to actually shape you up to be a better person. And I'll teach people how to actually solve their problems by writing them down and seeing what actually the options are so that they actually flow with the currency and not against the currency. That's what I would do. If I had a superpower, I'd want to change people's minds so they understand problems are there to shape us, not to break us. Yeah. Oh, I should read the other comments. Oh, Alex, thank you so much. Oh, okay. Oh, some things are very personal. I don't think I would read them here. But yeah, and yes, I believe in aliens, and yes, they are there. I'm not a billionaire. So anyway, that's what I had for you. I just want to sum it up to say, protect your mind, protect your inner circle, protect your network. It's very, very important. If there's something that you're working on, please remember, try and teach other people so that you actually become powerful. Because what you teach other people, it stays with them. You are literally planting seeds of you, which is very good. Because somebody might need it when you pass on or you leave this place. Another thing, the last one, which I started with, you don't have to start big. You don't even have to wait for tomorrow to get started. Start now, because the best day to start was actually yesterday. And the right time to start for you now is now. Tomorrow might just be too late. So get started with whatever it is that you're doing, because at the end of the day, it's one foot in front of the other that creates movement, not standing still. So that's what I had for you today. This is your girl, Lydia. Be fruitful and be greatness. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.